Who gave you permission to mow this lawn?
The homeowner did.
That's exactly what scammers always say. I'm calling the police.
Wait, I gave him permission.
He's a complete stranger. Aren't you afraid he's trying to scam you?
I was, but all he's done is help me without asking for a single thing.
Sometimes the people who question an act of kindness aren't trying to be cruel. They're trying to protect someone who's already been hurt before. But real kindness has a way of proving itself, not through words, but through actions. Before I tell you the rest of this story, comment which U.S. state you're watching from. I'd love to see all 50 states in the comments. After the elderly woman explained that she had given me permission to mow her lawn, the neighbor's expression immediately changed. She apologized and admitted she wasn't trying to be rude. Just a few months earlier, another elderly homeowner on the same street had been scammed by someone pretending to offer lawn care. After finishing the job, he demanded an outrageous amount of money and refused to leave until he was paid. Since then, the neighbors had promised to watch out for every senior living alone. The elderly woman smiled and said, "That's why I wasn't upset. I knew you were only trying to protect me." She then told us that ever since her husband passed away, the yard had slowly become too much for her to manage alone. She had thought about hiring someone many times, but living on a fixed retirement income meant there were always more important bills to pay first. When I knocked on her door that morning and offered to help for free, she was nervous at first because she had heard about those same scams. But after we talked for a few minutes, she decided to trust me. I started by edging the sidewalk beside the house and the walkway leading to the front door. Then I mowed the front and backyard, cutting through weeks of overgrown grass. After that, I trimmed around the fence, the corners, and every place the mower couldn't reach before using the leaf blower to leave the entire yard looking clean again. When I finished, the elderly woman slowly walked over with tears in her eyes and softly said, "I haven't seen our yard look like this since my husband was still here." For a moment, it feels like I got a small piece of him back. She tried one last time to hand me some money, but I gently shook my head and smiled. "Keep it, ma'am. If your husband spent his life taking care of this home, then today it was simply my turn to help take care of it." The neighbor quietly looked at the yard before saying, "I guess not every stranger comes with bad intentions." As I packed up my equipment, I realized something I'll never forget. Sometimes the greatest gift we can give someone isn't cutting their grass. It's reminding them that they are not alone, and that even after losing someone they love, kindness can still find its way back to their front door. If this story touched your heart, comment "trust" for everyone who still chooses kindness, even in a world where people have become afraid to trust strangers. Sometimes the greatest acts of compassion begin with a misunderstanding, but they end by restoring someone's faith in humanity. And if you believe the world needs more people willing to help without expecting anything in return, please like, share, and follow for more heartfelt lawn care stories. Thank you so much for watching.